So Eddie, you're probably sick of talking by now. You've gone through the mill this afternoon.
Yeah.
So.
The last couple now.
So obviously it's been a great conference today. What's your predictions for the fight?
I think it's a very tough fight. I mean, the undercard's great. I mean, obviously when you strip it back and you look at it, people talk about pay-per-view events recently. Show me other pay-per-view events with undercards like this. They don't exist. So, you've got a couple of great World Championship fights on there. Of course, Katie Taylor going for her first world title. Kalia Fine, a great fight against Sho Ishida. The future of boxing, really, with a Coley, Caldina, Buatsi. Great British light heavyweight matchup as well between Buglioni and Richards. And also a great heavyweight matchup between Dillian Whyte and Robert Helenius. A very important fight for the division. And I really believe you're going to get a great main event, because Takam, he does exactly what he says on the tin. He's going to come forward, he's going to throw big shots, he's going to put pressure on Joshua, but he's also going to get hit by a steam train. But he's durable and he has a good chin. So I want this fight over by 5 or 6 rounds. I don't want to see 8 or 9. I've had enough of that. My heart's still going from the last fight. So, looking forward to a great night. 78,000 people, just a great atmosphere.
Yeah. I'm listening to the words from Sanchez. She's going to put Katie Taylor in a dark place.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts about that?
Well, I mean, the problem is that with women's boxing, there's a big jump between the girls on the circuit and the World Championship elite fighters, which Sanchez is. She's a 2-time world champion. So with Katie, she's boxed those girls. Now she has to make the jump. She's shown, and you'd think she has loads of levels to show, but she would have to show them against Sanchez. And Sanchez and Sampson, they don't really just turn up like to sort of take the money and give the belt. They're here to defend their world title. They think it's too early for Katie Taylor. And the plan with Sanchez will get peppered early on. It's whether she can withhold the storm that Katie Taylor will bring. Katie Taylor has a great work rate as well. Tremendous punch, selection and variety. But Sanchez is very tough. She won't look technically as good as Katie Taylor, but she's tough, she can punch, she can hang in there. And as the fight goes on, she'll think that she can take over from Katie Taylor.
Yeah, same again with Dillian Whyte. He looked very confident as Dillian Whyte does.
And so does Helenius. He's huge. He can really punch Helenius. It's a good matchup. Dylan's not fought anyone this tall and this size since Anthony Joshua. It's a really big test, and it's a good yardstick to see where Dillian Whyte is at the moment in the division, because everyone's talking about Wilder and Joshua. If he deals with Helenius in style, I say he's ready, and if he struggles or he could get beat, obviously he's not ready for Wilder and those types of guys.
Yeah. Just with Wilder, he's obviously scared of facing Dillian Whyte.
I don't think fighters are scared of other fighters, but he's certainly pricing himself out of the fight. And people say, I'm not pricing myself out of the fight. You are, because it's there for everyone to see how much is in the fight. You can't expect someone just to come on with a load more money to pay for you if that's not being generated by the fight. So, but he doesn't really care about that. He just wants his biggest payday possible. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Wilder. I'm trying to build super fights. And the way you build super fights is to create fights like that, where the winner can come through and fight Joshua in a massive fight. So I know what I'm doing. I think it's a great opportunity for Wilder. If he's as good as he says he is, he should beat Dillian Whyte comfortably. I think Dillian Whyte wins the fight. But there's a rematch clause for Deontay Wilder as well. So if you lose, you get another big payday, and it's not the end of the world. But certainly if he wants to fight Joshua, that fight will probably happen without the Dillian Whyte fight. But this is a way to increase his value in that fight and effectively bring that fight closer together.
Yeah, but I noticed the other day, going off this fight slightly, that Cal Brook and Amir Khan have been trading.
Yeah.
What do you make?
Well, they always will, I think, and I still think that's a potential fight for the future.
Yeah.
But both guys want to come back with wins.
Yes. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's great, Eddie. Thanks.
All right, mate. No worries. Cheers.